So today I'm going to show you how to knit a baby hat. First you're going to want 2 needles. These ones are about 9 inches long, and you want them to be kind of thick so that it doesn't take you forever to make the hat. And the first thing you need to do is to cast on. So you take your yarn, you grab the end, and the first thing you do is you just tie it around the needle. So just make a knot. Kind of hard to do with. Okay. You want it to be a double knot just so it doesn't come apart. Oh, there goes my yarn. Alright. So now the next thing is you take your string and you wrap it around your finger like this. Then you take the needle and you poke it through right here where the loop is. So not like this, or not like from the back. You want it to do it from the front like this, and then you pull it down. That's one loop. Now, right now you're going to be making the brim of your hat. You're sewing it from the bottom up, and then so you're sewing it from here up, and then you're going to sew it sew it together. So you're going to want 30 loops. So just keep looping it around until you have 30. I'm not going to do 30 for you now, but just giving you an idea. That's how you would cast on. Once you've cast on, you start knitting by putting your needle through like this, bringing it around, and then bringing it to the front, like that. So that's casting on. So for all you knitters who are knitting for the first time, this is how you do a basic knitting stitch. So first, you want to look for one loop right here, and you bring your needle underneath the loop like this. Then what you're going to do is take your extra string, wrap it around, and then bring your needle underneath like that and over. You do that for each of the loops. And so for the rest of your hat, this is what you're going to be doing basically until the very end. And how you're going to want your hat to be about 5 inches tall. So to give you more of a better idea, here's one that I've been knitting for a few more rows. Obviously it's going to be about this tall. It's not going to be this small. So you want it to be, you have to gauge about it, but you want it to be about 5 inches like this. So when you're ready to close your hat, this is how you're going to close it. Sorry, I don't have a hat that's completely ready, because that would take a lot of time, but let's just pretend this is a ready hat. So what you do is you take your needle, and instead of going underneath one loop, you're going to go underneath 2, this is how you're going to start to close the hat. So you go underneath 2, wrap it around, and knit it. And you're going to keep on doing that until you only have 1 loop left. So this is what it looks like when you have 1 loop left. Obviously your hat would be a lot bigger. There's not a lot to decrease on this tiny little thing. But once you have 1 loop, what you do is you get some scissors you cut off the extra and leave a little bit to cut off. Don't cut it all off. So like right here, take the needle out, and then just pull this extra bit through, and that's it. Then you just tie it, and you just cut the extra, and you have the world's smallest baby hat. Then what you do is you would get a needle, a sewing needle, so kind of a big sewing needle, maybe one about this size, and you would attach it to some string, so put it through, and then you'd sew up the edge right here, so just an in and out thing like this, in and out, and then just turn it inside out, and that's your baby hat. It would be a little bit bigger than something like this. This is a baby mitten, but it will look kind of like this when you're done. This is the sewn up part in here. And that's it. Thanks for watching.